Hung to our speaking test this evening. We'll start our speaking test with some basic questions. So let's start with some basic questions. Let's start with you, Châu. Châu, where do you live?
I live in an apartment.
Good, you live in an apartment. And who do you live with, Châu?
I live with my family.
Great, your family. And who is in your family?
My grandmother, my father, my mother, and my brother, and me.
Okay, perfect. And what about you, Hung? Who is in your family, Hung?
My parents and my two.
And your two sisters? Sorry, Hung, can you say again? Who do you live with? Your parents and?
My brothers.
Great, and your brothers. And Hung, where do you live?
I live in
Where do you live, Hung?
I live in Hanoi.
Oh, great, you live in Hanoi. Perfect. And Hung, what did you do last weekend?
I did my homework and play computer games.
And what computer games do you like playing?
I like play or pleasant.
Great. Thanks, Hung. And what about you, Ming Cho? What did you do last weekend?
I was having a small test.
A small test. What was the test about?
It's about math.
I see, a maths test. Good. Okay, thanks, Cho. So let me share my screen. Next, what we're going to do is describe some pictures. So we'll start with you, Ming Cho. I'll give you 1 minute and I'd like you to describe what you can see in this picture, please.
So the girl is doing her homework. In the background is a big bookshelf. She is staying in bed with a notebook.
Great, and what is she wearing?
She wearing a coat or shirt.
Good, great. Thanks, Cho. Next, let's have a look at the second picture. This one is for you, Hung. What can you see in this picture?
I can see 4 pupils in the hallway.
Good, you can see 4 people. Hung, can you speak a little bit louder, Tolen?
Yes. In the background, I see a kitchen. There is street.
Okay. Thanks, Hung. Then next, it's discussion time. So what I want us to do next is discuss together. So that means I want Châu and Hùng, you're speaking together. And so what I'd like you to do is imagine that you finished high school and you're going to take a gap year to Britain. Out of the 3 jobs that you can see in the picture, which ones would you choose to do and which ones would you choose not to do and why? So let's start with you, Châu. Which ones would you choose to do or not to do and why?
I think I will choose the waiter. And
Good. Why would you choose the waiter?
because I think it's easy to do and it's kind of well paid.
Good. It's easy to do and it's well paid. I like those reasons. Great. Hùng, do you agree with Châu? Would you choose to be a waiter?
I agree.
Good. Why do you agree, Hùng?
Better. I am.
Hùng, can you speak a little bit louder? To lên. You're very soft. We can't hear you.
Because better can work inside.
Good. Okay. Which job would you choose to do?
I choose farmer. First,
And
I take care of the animal.
Great, to take care of the animals. Good. Okay, perfect with our discussion. Then let's move on. I have one more question for each of you. Let's start with you, Châu. What job will you probably do in the future and why?
I think I would be a vet because I love animals.
Great. And what about you, Hùng? What job will you do in the future and why?
I want to be doctor. I want to help pupils.
Okay, perfect. And Hùng, what subject do you think you need to do, or what subject do you think you need to be good at to be a doctor one day?
I think it and science.
Oh, science, that's a good one, that's true. Okay, great. Thanks, Châu and Hùng. You are finished with your speaking test for today. Well done. So what you can do now is leave this meeting and join back the general meeting. Okay, and I'll see you a little bit later. So well done.
Bye, teacher.
Bye-bye.
Bye, teacher.